Okay, Austin, this is your transmission. We've got it apart, and we found out the reason it didn't have second gear. And what it is, this is called a sprag, and it's supposed to lock onto the sun gear right here, and it has failed. And what a sprag does is like a one-way clutch. It's supposed to spin one way and lock the other, and it looks like a smooth working ratchet, and it is just totally wasted. The sprag's no good, and the sun gear where it locks on right here, it's supposed to be like a bearing race, that's all chewed up, and that has failed, and that is just ground up metal throughout the transmission and actually turned the transmission fluid into liquid sandpaper. These clutches are wore out, and the clutches that aren't wore out, the metal's embedded itself into the lining is what it's done. And what it's going to take to fix this and fix this right is a rebuild. Also, it has contaminated the torque converter, and we can't rebuild these or anything like that. This is just going to have to be replaced. And so anyway, what we're going to do is rebuild it, and attached to this is a itemized estimate of all parts and labor. One of the more expensive parts on that list is going to be this case cover. This is wore out right. The bearing has failed. I don't know if you can see that down in there, but the needle bearings are just chewed up. And it's also, the thrust washer that runs right here is just tore a groove in this aluminum case. So it's going to be, and that's quite a pricey booger. But anyway, it'll come with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. What we're also going to have to do, we're also going to have to replace, or not replace, but flush the cooler system. And I'll show you how we do that in a minute with our patented hot flush machine. That'll get all that metal and clutch material out of it. But to give us the okay on it, you could reply to this email, or you could give us a call and talk to Rodney, and we'll get you back on the road. Thanks.